Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chess Doctor. Today is day 89 on my quest to 1000 rating on chess.com. Yesterday I won 3 games, which was great, and right now my rating is 939, which is the highest rating I've got so far. So let's see what's gonna happen today. Are we gonna get closer to 1000 or what's gonna happen? So without any further ado, day 89, game 1, let's go. Alright. Just Pink, score 65. From Indonesia. Joined in January 2024. Okay. Let's drink some water. That was fast. They usually go after this pawn by jumping here and doing this. So let's block that. And usually the engine said that this is best move, but as him struggle once he plays this move, things start collapsing for me. So still nothing dangerous, so maybe let's open a space for this bishop. Okay, that was a bad move from him because now he has to take with this pawn. Okay. Makes me wonder whether castling long would be better. What if I do this? I have a feeling he might just sacrifice his bishop to take my castling rights. Yeah, I had a feeling this was happening. Then he will move his knight with a check. He will jump here to take the rook. If I go here, he will take the rook by a fork, with a fork. I don't think going here is a good move. Still too early to go to the middle of the board. So here is a better position. He's going for a fork on this square though. He's gonna come here and fork the rook and the queen. Go here. What about this check? go here and he gives me the check. This is going to be only move. So. That bishop sacrifice was a good one, actually. Should have developed this knight. That's why the engine usually suggests developing this knight as early as possible. Now I understand why this is always the best move on the engine. I mean, okay, take the fork. It's better than coming with a check with the queen, to be honest. Like if you go to any white square, his queen is coming with a check, and I don't know what are the next moves. I feel like there's some checkmate potential. So if you're gonna take that piece, take it anyway. This knight is gonna struggle to get out. And already took his two bishops. So still, the game is not completely bad. He's probably thinking about this now. Yeah. If I go here, he's gonna come with the queen, and I think that might be a checkmate, actually. Oh, you know what? It's not a checkmate. I'll just take this knight. But then what? Can't go up. If I go here, and he comes with a check, I take this knight. But what about when he does this? If I go here, at least this fork doesn't exist anymore with the rook being on this square, but he can come here and then give a discovery check. And take the queen. Take the queen with a checkmate. Or maybe it's not a checkmate, but it's gonna be very close to a checkmate, so this square might be better. Let's see if we can get out of this position or we're going to lose. Okay. Oops. Checkmate was the pawn. I didn't calculate that. Okay. Yeah, I deserve it to lose this game, to be honest. Let's see if there was a way out of this after sacrificing the bishop for him. There probably was, but just I couldn't find it. Alright, bad start today, 89. Hopefully we'll get back on track in the next game. We'll see. Let's see the game review first. He got a 97% accuracy. It was a one brilliant move already. And he was like very fast. And he had one in accuracy, but wow. I mean, I gave him the chance to do it. We didn't play too many moves anyway. It was like 10 moves or something like that. Okay. And I have 2 blunders. It's not even one. Okay, that's a good game to learn. This was an inaccuracy. So yeah, developing the knight is the best move in this position. Okay. Okay. And this was an inaccuracy for him. Should have struck the center immediately. This was a blunder. Because of this pawn. Which pawn? That one? So this is the second blunder. Don't take in that. Okay. Wow. That's very good to learn, because this sacrifice sometimes comes out of nowhere. So in some situations, it's better to just not take. Very interesting, actually. Okay, this was best move. Inaccuracy. It was better to go down. But what about this? Yeah. What can I do here? Is that a blunder? Best move was okay. Let's go with the best move. So what about this now? It's better to go out. Okay, now what can he do? I feel like he's gonna take the queen anyway. Not the best. It was better to go back. Why is that better for him? I feel like this is better. Oh no, but I take. Oh, I can't take. I have to maybe do this. Inaccuracy. Okay, it's better to go here. So what about this now? A miss. Was that a checkmate here? Inaccuracy. Okay, I got myself in a very complicated position. The right move was to just not take the bishop. Okay. Okay. So there was just no way out of this. Okay, good. Good game for learning, actually. Okay, let's jump to the second game. Rating went down to 931. UBB with Shelder? Was Shelder? I don't know, what does that mean? Albert Huberto joined in 2013. He's from Indonesia as well. Okay, Caro Can. Come on, man, he joined in 2013. 12 years ago. See? I feel like this pawn is stronger than going out with the knight. Actually, what about this? This pawn chain is not good. Okay. I know it might have been better to take the pawn, but he'll just take this pawn with the knight, and his position would have been better. But now there's this structure here, which might be problematic for him. So, and now we can do that. He comes with his bishop. Okay. What about this move now? I had to take one of his bishops. Now he's probably gonna open this file. Okay. So it might be a good time now to go. Oh, he sleeps this pawn, but I go here with a check, so it's not good for him. He can't take this because I take this one with a check. Is it a very bad check, or he can get away with it? We'll see. Oh, it looks like it's a very bad one. He can't go here. So he has to stay on the back rank, and this rook folds. Yep. If I go here with the bishop, he will do the same move I did, looking at my bishop. But then I can retreat here, which feels like a good square, especially when this attack exists. Taking is not a good option. He will correct the position of his pawns. I want to keep it like that. Retreat. Let him keep going with whatever he wants to do here. I want to take one of these two pawns. Create more problems for him, for his pawn structure. It's already horrible with these two and these two, but if we take one of these, it will be even worse. Not easy to see, to be honest. It's not easy to see. I didn't see it in the beginning. Now if I take this, I give him a very strong pawn structure, which is not good. I can push this pawn, take, and then take. What about this move? Problem is that this rook is going to join the game now. But if he joined the game with this rook, he can't castle. Like, this is his last chance for castling. This not a very dangerous bishop at this point, but let's go here. He can jump here now. But then I go here. I need to get rid of that knight, but not at this position. Okay. He can take this pawn, but we go back to this problem. So sounds like a nice position here. You know, he can go here with an outpost looking at this rook, but there is a check coming. And that's why I didn't want to take the knight when it was here, because he was going to correct the position of this pawn. It's in a very bad position. Let's see. It's taking a while. Okay, he decided to defend. I feel like this is a move. The thing is, I can push this, but he takes and I take, and this is now a very weak pawn, and he has two pawns here. I know like this one is isolated, but it's 2-on-1. Maybe let's go here with the knight. Yeah, I've seen this coming. He's taking a rook. I can move it, but then he takes a pawn. I don't think it's in my favor to move it. I have a feeling I should just take this knight. I'll take this pawn as well. And the game will be very equal actually. Yeah, at least this knight can play when this one gets off the board. I know he has a very dangerous bishop, and this is a very strong attack already. But taking this off the board feels like a good move. He castled. Okay. Should I start pushing these? Yeah, they're very weak already, so let's push them. Putting more pressure on this, but it's defended. He's gonna treble up. Yeah, he's gonna treble up. It was obvious. He takes. I take. He takes. I take with the rook behind. That works. Take. 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 Oh. That's attacking with 4 pieces now. You will take with the rook. Oh, seriously? Okay. I feel like this was better. He should have just taken the pawn. Why did he do that? Okay, he has one more pawn. Next move is going to be very critical. I think this is the move. This blocks him from coming. We can push this. Okay, let's see. This will depend on who will find the best moves here. Okay, he's blocking this square for me. Very good move, actually. If I take, he has to take with the pawn. If he takes with the rook, he opens this square. Yeah. Okay, now he has this. What about this? I think that was a blunder from him, pushing, because now I can take it. If we trade now, okay. He can't get to these pawns before me, and I think if he's going for this one, I'll be faster to this and this, and then I'll be faster to these, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I move first. I move first, but I promote here. His queen is going to be here. That's not a good one. Can go to this. If I go to this, I'll be faster to this pawn, but he'll be faster to this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe after I take this, I should push this 2 moves up. So he'll be busy going up. Yeah. This is going to promote. Wow. He made it easier for me. Okay. All right. We won the game. So we won 1 game and lost 1 game. Probably we'll go for a 3rd one, but let's see the game review. Okay, he resigned, yeah. I know he made it easier for me when he pushed this pawn. He shouldn't have pushed this pawn. Let's see. What was the accuracy in this game? I feel like I was not that good. His accuracy was higher, believe it or not. Yeah, so he had the advantage, but then he blundered. He has 2 blunders. I have 0 blunders, 3 mistakes, 3 inaccuracies, 2 misses. His accuracy is higher and his game rating is higher, but somehow I won. Wow. Wow. All right. So let's see the game review. At some point, he did a blunder here, and I did a great move, but then he bounced back with 2 misses from me, something like that, and then a mistake. Let's see those. This move was to go here directly. I'll do it now, right? Yeah. So I'm happy that I found this. This was not the best move. Best was to go here. And this is pinned. Oh yeah. This is an outpost. Yeah, I didn't see this at all. This is square. And this is pinned. So it's going to be easy to take it actually. Threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. It can't move away, right? I would just take it, man. It's not the best move. It's better to do this. Oh yeah. So if I go here, what can he do? Comes out of the bishop. I feel like no. I feel like if he comes out with the bishop, we can start doing some brilliant moves, right? What if we do this? He will take, right? Oh, he won't take. He will take this, okay? But What about the discovery check that's coming? What is the best square to go to? Well, I just take this pawn. Mistake. It's better to go here. He'll probably do this. Blunder. It's better to move away. Now what? Okay. So that's not a good option. It was better to go out from here to look at this pawn. Oh yeah. Yeah, this pawn was annoying for a very long time. Inaccuracy again. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't see this square. This square is very strong. Oh, here would have been better. Spinned. Yeah. Again, this square, I didn't see it for the entire game. Very strong square. Actually, this one, he'll probably offer a trade, and I will probably take it because he doesn't want to move his rook, otherwise he can't castle. So, inaccuracy. The engine wanted me to take. I thought about it, but then what if he gets this? What if he does this? Very strong now. So I don't know. That didn't sound good to me. This was a blunder. Yep. Capture a knight. Where's that knight? Anyway. Again, he wanted me to take the knight. Okay, so this was a blunder. Yeah, I remember that. Free rook. It's not free rook. It's for the bishop. But then I had to take. It was very important to take for some reason. But again, what about this? Very strong. How do I solve this problem now? Okay. That's some very deep chess. This is bend because of the king. So it's a free pawn actually. So he will castle and then we take another pawn. Wow. Oh yeah. Need to see those things. Yeah, I need to get better at those things. Pinned pieces. Pinned pieces. Be very careful with pinned pieces. I didn't see it at all. That was a very good move actually. And it was available early on. It was available here. He will take with this and then you take back. He can't take. Yeah. So this blunder gives you a rook and then this is still available. Wow. And even this move was an inaccuracy for him. He should have joined with the queen. Another miss. Oh, the pawn was free. Man, I missed a lot of chances in this game. Okay, so it was not wrong to do this, but it was still best to retreat. But anyway, I felt like this was better. Less material on the board and the game is equal. Stake. Just go here. Miss. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't take, to be honest. I have no idea why he didn't take here. I mean, just take with this. That was a pawn for free. And he will force me to do something like this to defend the rook. He can trade, yeah, that works. But he took a pawn. He's up a pawn, so I don't know why he didn't take. Why he offered the trade? That was weird, to be honest. This was a very weird move. I will take the trade, man, for sure. Okay, yeah, it was very important at this position to see what the engine says. The black has a slight advantage because they have one more pawn, even though they have this double pawn structure. But this is a passed pawn. Inaccuracy. I mean, the idea was to block his king from coming in, so another inaccuracy. Mistake. He should have pushed. Okay, so let's see this variation. He push. I take. He takes back. I start going up. Now what? Now he comes here. Inaccuracy. Should start pushing, but then I go here. So it looks like close to what we did, but he just came here, which is now is a fine move. Okay, so this is what we did, right? Eventually, yeah. Yeah. And I think his next move was a very bad move. How is that a good move? It now gives me a chance to go here. And now I can take this. Okay, the engine here says this is equal. Okay. Wow. So black is winning this way. And this was a great move. It was not a blunder. I felt like this gives me the advantage to win. So what are the follow-ups? Oh, it's because this pawn will promote before anything here happens. To go here first. Inaccuracy. Like black is completely winning. So okay, so this was a great move from him. And this was not the best move from me. But this was a blunder. He was supposed to do this. And now I can't go forwards. Oh wow, yeah, he was winning. Wow, what a massive blunder, man. That was a massive blunder. Now it was game over. Wow. Anyway, we won the game. Let's jump to the third game. So the position before we moved anything in the end game, it was equal. But then I blundered what he blundered back. Or I did a mistake and he blundered. Something like that. Let's see. Jose A. Simi from Brazil. Rating above 1,000. Joined in 2021. This bishop is coming here. Very dangerous. So we have to do this. And we have to do this. Lesson learned. Why do they do this all the time? No, it doesn't work. I feel like this sacrifice now is not in his favor, now that this knight is here. You think he would do it again? Let's see. I don't know. It's tempting though. But now if he does it, check. Okay. Now I can safely go here this time, because the last time the knight was here. Wow, just this one move is a major game changer here. The angel might say this was best move, but anyway. Let's see. Let's drink some water. How is this going to help with anything? How about that? He takes. Okay, I'm good with trading. Take the knight. If he takes the knight, I take this with a check. Not good for him. What about this? I think you have to go back. Oh, wait a second. This pawn. He's going for this pawn. And I can't defend it. And if I do this, he comes here with a check. And if I go here, he comes here with a check. I go here. No more checks. Maybe just push this. And he gives a check from here. I just go inside. No, if I push this and he gives a check, he takes the rook. I feel like this is the move. Oh, wait a second. This move evades the checks, but it gives up a pawn. I need to think here. Well, there is this move. Offering a trade, he will probably just give the check. And I go here, this evades the check. Yeah. This bishop needs to get out of here as soon as possible. Shoots. There's a queen sacrifice. But there's this. There's this. He's coming anyway. I go here. He goes here. Doesn't work, he will lose it. Even if he goes here, you'll also lose it. Let's see. This tells me now that I should avoid that bishop sacrifice in the beginning of the game at any cost, even if it ends up winning for me. But it puts us in this very complicated variation. So. Is that a checkmate? Yeah, I didn't see that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so twice. Kind of the same mistake, actually. But it's good to learn. Okay, so at any cost, you should try to avoid giving him the chance to sacrifice his bishop this way. Okay. Very, very big lesson. 2 lessons, even if the knight is out, Don't give him the chance to do the sacrifice. Okay, I mean, that's how we learn, right? See the game review. Let's see if there was a way out of this. There probably was this time more than the last time. I mean, at the end, the only way out was the sacrificing the queen, but there were probably something before that. Yeah, his accuracy is much higher for sure. Okay, one blunder, one miss, two mistakes, two inaccuracies. Where is the miss? The miss is here or where? Let's see. It was not a good move from him, believe it or not. Great move. It was better to give it up. Wow. Just play this. Even if he takes, you take back. I mean, he's up 1 point, but you took 3 pieces from him. And the game is equal on the engine. So that's it. And you play the game normally. I mean, your king is secured here, and your bishop is ready to be developed. You have more pieces than him. He has 4, you have 5. Wow. So just give up the rook. That's the way out. Okay, actually, if it happens in the future, I might try this variation and see what happens next. Because yes, he has more pawns, but having more pieces, even though he has 2 rooks, having more pieces is usually powerful. Like, as usually recommended, don't trade, for example, a knight and a bishop for a rook and a pawn. Because you're giving up 2 pieces for 1 piece. Yes, there's also the pawn, but two pieces are very powerful, like a bishop and a knight, especially in a middle game like this, they are usually powerful. So depends on the situation for sure, but yeah, just give up the rook and the game is equal. Wow. Never thought about it. It's not a wrong move, but it's not the best move. And this was even an inaccuracy. Yeah, delaying this put me in a very bad position. I couldn't go out and get this rook here for help, yeah. This was a blunder. Yeah. I should just go here. This was a miss. What is the missed opportunity here? The white is still completely winning, but anyway. And it was even a mistake for him to do that. Oh, so it was equal here. And then what are the follow-ups? Yeah. Okay, so it was equal. It was not. This was saved from the bad move I did, but okay. The game is equal. I have an isolated pawn, but I have a bishop. He has a knight. Yeah, it's an equal game at this point. It was a mistake. Should just go here. Yeah, why didn't I do that? Yeah, just go here. This evades the check as well. Wow. There were multiple ways out, actually. Okay, good to know. Lost 2 games. Both games were probably by the same mistake, which is embarrassing. And then I won 1 game. So it's not a good day, to be honest, but the rating is still 934, which is not that bad. I think we went down 5 points. We started with 939. So this was day 89 now in the history books. See you tomorrow on day 90.